Hey everyone, I'm meeting here today with Cameron O'Connor of IBM, and one of the things I've been trying to do is share my experiences around South by Southwest and give people a feel for how things are put together here.
Yeah.
And I'm at IBM. What do you call the center that you've put together?
This is the IBM Cognitive Studio.
Cognitive Studio.
Yeah.
Now the thing that's remarkable about this, and I wanted to give people a little flavor for this, is that a lot of the big companies, a lot of the leading companies in this digital space have taken over entire buildings and restaurants. So I want to show you. Let me just kind of show you here. All right. So this used to be. There's Brian Eisenberg, and this used to be Vince Young's Steakhouse, and now it's turned into this amazing creative hub to give people all kinds of experience. I'm giving this back to Brian now. And people have all these amazing experiences. So you were one of the people that contributed to this, to put this together.
Yep.
So when did the planning for all this start?
This started last year at South by Southwest. My boss, Colleen Visconti, saw that IBM was kind of here and there and everywhere, and we had like a big presence, but it was very much spread out. And the goal really was to change that dynamic and to create one kind of central hub where we could really talk about, what Ginny Rometty, our CEO, was talking about, which is like we're in a new era of cognitive business, and we wanted to give people like a really nice flavor of what that means.
It's so interesting because you're in the cognitive business, but this is so physical.
Yeah.
And it's almost has a museum quality where you took this restaurant and you built walls.
Yeah.
And you repainted things and you laid down carpeting. So how did you approach that creative process?
I mean, it was a blank canvas. I mean, that was what basically they told us creatives.
Wow.
Like, you have
What
a blank canvas,
fun, what
let's
fun.
fill it.
That's
Let's fill
amazing.
it. So,
Yeah.
it was cool.
Yeah. So what are some of the highlights here? What are some of the things you're most proud of in this physical, beautiful space to get your message across about this new cognitive way of doing business?
Yeah, so what we're sitting in right now is actually called the Hub, what we've been calling the Hub, and it consists of really kind of three major elements. This mosaic touch table, which is like a real introduction to Watson, like what is Watson, what is cognitive, what does that mean? And then over here we actually showcase a couple of our partners. So we just bought the weather company a couple months ago. That's all about big data, and what do you do with big data, and what do you do with dark data?
Yeah.
Over here is Under Armour. We have a new partnership with Under Armour. They're using IBM Watson in order to actually make people more healthy, to exercise more, and to treat themselves much better.
So cognitive underwear, Under Armour, cognitive sauce. You heard it here first. This is like a big product announcement, huh? The cognitive underwear.
It's not.
See, I've invented
Under
this thing called Google Pants.
Yeah.
I'm taking wearable technology, so you might be interested in that. I think actually combining Watson with a pair of pants would be awesome. Tell me where to go, baby.
No, I think we need to do the socks.
Yeah.
The Watson socks, right?
Watson socks. Okay.
Maybe.
So anyway, how do you measure success? You've had long lines.
Yep.
I mean, that's got to be one thing.
Yeah.
They've had lines, people waiting a long, long time to get into this place.
Yep. We want people to come here, understand what IBM is doing right now, and leave and want to be a part of IBM, whether that's work for IBM or understand what IBM is doing.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, just looking at the buzz, the excitement around here, certainly you seem to be hitting that goal. So,
Sure.
Connor, thank you so much for your time today, and thanks everyone for listening.